Today we are building a bedside lamp from wood and old wiring. During the construction of a modern building, a lot of eventually new products and materials end up as trash. This is especially true for wiring. In order to run into no shortcomings, the wire that is installed is always longer than necessary and shortened during the installation of the electrical sockets. Because of its properties and durability, we took some of this leftover wiring and tried to come up with a lamp design that would work best for this material. Over the course of 3 prototypes, we came up with a very simple design. For the first prototype, we built a base that holds all the electrical components, on-off switch and the old wiring that holds the lamp head. In the build plans, you can see 2 pockets, the big one for the electrical components and a small one for the wiring. We prepared everything and the CNC got to work. After the CNC machining, we moved on to finish the base. First, we got it into its final shape and then moved on to a fine sanding to bring out the wood structure. The final base came out nice. You can see the wood structure really shows off. To get the wiring in its curly form, we built a little helper. It's a base that holds a 5mm metal tube. With the help of a drill driver and a holder for the wiring, it is quite easy. Sadly, the position of the camera was not that good and my hand is in the way. But don't worry, we fixed this for the upcoming prototypes. The main takeaway for the first prototype was that the weight of the lamp head is crucial. We took 3mm wiring and the head came out way too heavy. In order to solve the weight problem, we took a different approach for the second prototype. The design is more like a Zippo lighter. This also came in handy because it was way easier to manufacture. We used a 3mm mill and in under 30 minutes the machine was done. Even though it was way easier to manufacture, we were not happy with the overall design. The round features of the first prototype just felt more fitting for a lamp. But the one feature we really liked are the magnets that connect the 2 sides of the lamp. We drilled holes for the magnets and glued them in place. As promised, we fixed the position of the camera, so you can see how the curly wiring is made. As you can see, the right diameter of the wire is really important. The force of the magnets is way too strong for the wire. For the third prototype, we went back to the round design and simplified the base. Now, the electrical wiring just passes through the base in a canal, and at the same time, it hides the screws to mount it to the wall. We kept the magnets and added a switch so the lamp turns off when you connect the lamp head to the base, and vice versa. Everything was looking good at the end, but the design of the lamp head became so complicated that it took us hours to connect all the parts and glue everything in place. So we decided to take all the working design features and simplify them as far as possible. Entering the final lamp. As you can see, we kept the base pretty much as it is and just updated the lamp head. We reduced the weight by introducing a plastic bottle. In order to hide the rough edges of the plastic, we created a wooden ring for a nice finish. This time, it was way easier to connect everything. We are really happy with the final design. It is a very functional bedside lamp, and the old wiring just makes it so much more interesting. We really enjoyed the process of designing with upcycled materials and learned to integrate their properties in our lamp. I hope you enjoyed this video.